Yeah, it's like fish and tripe and stuff. Roast. So we have quite a bit of this stuff, but we don't have yeah, so we don't have any tallow. And tallow, we can't even make tallow. Usually you can render down fat from animals. So let's see here. If you can't see it, just go to your job manager and type in render fat, and we're going to render 20 fat or 10 fat. Okay, and I want to make that a priority task. Actually, let's render some more. Let's render another 10. Okay, and that'll be down there for later. Alright, and let's see, we're also going to need potash. Let's see. Lye. Yeah, make 10 lye. I know they never got around to making it before, but oh well. So he needs a lye bearing barrel. Yeah, that was the ice cream man. Yeah, they're really coming along. Alright. So let's see what we have for nobles. Fizz Wizard's quite content. Tessellation, you're also quite content. You slept without a proper room recently. Mayhaps we could remedy this problem. Where do you sleep, Twist? That's Chris Skellington. Ah, Twist is upstairs, eh? Speaking of which... let's change something with the mountainous howls. Nah, never mind. Actually, the dust of inking. Let's change your schedule around. I know it says sleep in barracks at will. Go ahead and sleep in your room at will. I'm fine with that. But the barracks are there in case you need to sleep there. You guys, same. Okay. Alright, and let's place some containers here in the barracks room. Some microlean coffers. You guys can start keeping your stuff here. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm going to save it here, and we'll pick back up in a moment. Alright, we're back, and we're deep down in the caverns here, and I found us a giant toad, and he's at the very bottom of what we can see the extent of these caverns. So I've been pretty busy. I didn't come right back like I said I would, but rather I've been very busy finding music for these Let's Plays, and that's not all I've been up to. And so I'm going to start a song by Two Steps from Hell called He Who Brings the Night, and this was shared with me on the forum thread that I started on the Dwarf Fortress threads. So I'm going to play this, and then I'm going to show you guys exactly what I've been up to, and you can only imagine. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so as you can see, I've extensively expanded what our fortress is going to look like. And let me go ahead and explain to you what all this is. It's awesome, that's what it is. But in layman's terms, this here, I believe I mentioned it before. It's the taco truck. Okay. Alright, this here, as I mentioned before, I was going to turn to Noble's room. But I did one step more than that. I turned this into a purely just a throne room. And these are all going to be columns. And this here is going to be like a back wall for a throne. So the throne's going to go here. This over here is going to be the palace guard barracks room with living quarters. This here is going to be like a barracks storage, but this is going to be the training room. Okay. Down here is where our noble is going to live. Whoever end up choosing to become the Baron. This is his living quarters right here. These are areas for him to store his goods. Valuable artifacts will be put here on display, kind of like a museum for his tastes. And also like cabinets, chests, things of that nature. This over here is going to be a treasure room. I think at one point in the game I'm going to turn our economy system on. So gold and valuables will be stored in here, gold coins, etc. And precious gems like diamonds. And then over here, down this hallway, that kind of wraps around, this is going to be his tomb. Okay, it's kind of small. So if I need a bigger and grander tomb, that's why I left this area open, so I can expand out over here for his tomb. And then this weirdly shaped room is going to be a noble's room, and same here. And then I'm opening up more up-down stairwells for efficiency because we have so many new branches of living quarters. If someone lives way over here and they need to head upstairs, then they can just come to the closest stairwell. as opposed to walking all the way over here. And same here, they're identical in size. And it gives me plenty more room to expand. So it looks like most of our living quarters is going to be delegated to one level, which is fine by me. And then I'm going to have palace guards. There's going to be a statue here, but there's also going to be palace guards. There's going to be 4 of them, and they're going to be posted as part of their duties, aside from training. They're going to be posted to each side of these doors, or out here. So any enemies that do get in the base, and if our royalty happens to be in here, will be sufficiently protected by palace guards. Maybe they'll be adorned in adamantium. So, and then, as you see, I had everything smoothed out, but we have a lot of expansioning to do. Oh yeah. And here's the stairwells coming up. Now I purposely made so that some of these aren't going to be mined out because they're disconnected from the orders. Mainly because our miners already have so much to do. So yeah, they're going to be incredibly busy. This isn't going to be completed for a long time. I'm talking about probably up to like episode 50 or something. So well into the future, but at least our fortress layout is coming near to its zenith, its precipice. It's looking wonderful. It's coming together nicely. And we also have plenty of iron being made, but I'm going to turn into pig iron, and then I'm going to combine iron with pig iron to create steel. And once most of our guys have steel armor, at least steel armor and steel weapons, then we'll begin journeying into the deep here and expanding down as fast as possible, because I want to reach magma. And then in the magma pools we'll create a little foundry there, and then maybe later on I'll even think about creating magma pumps to bring the magma up to the surface or closer to our dwarves, and create magma forges and smelters that way. So we have a lot to do. I'm listening to a lot of your guys' wants and requests. A lot of you guys wanted me to use more of the manager commands instead of going to each workshop and building it. So I'll try to do that, and I'll try to break up the monotony, because I know that this fortress is getting so huge and you guys want to see more action. But I really just I don't want to break it up too much. I want you guys to see every stage that we're going through on this fortress. If you guys don't like that kind of let's play, I can understand.